Most people have heard of the famed G-spot found on the interior wall of the vagina, but did you know that people with penises also have something akin to a G-spot? The so-called male G-spot is none other than the prostate, and it can be extremely pleasurable to play around with. So, what is the male G-spot? The male G-spot is another term for the prostate, also sometimes referred to as the P-spot. The prostate is a walnut-sized gland that is part of the reproductive system in people with penises. When stimulated, the prostate secretes a thin milky fluid that contains an enzyme called a prostate-specific antigen, PSA, which helps to keep semen uncoagulated so that sperm can successfully travel during ejaculation and join together with an egg to create a zygote. The prostate has earned the name the male G-spot because of its potential for pleasure. When stimulated externally or internally, the prostate can create immensely pleasing feelings which can produce or heighten orgasm. So where is it located? The prostate is located between the penis and the bladder, with the urethra passing through it. You can find it internally by inserting a finger into the rectum and feeling through the rectal wall for a firm nut of spongy tissue. Externally, it cannot be directly palpated, but pressure can be applied to the surrounding area by pressing against the perineum, which is the area between the genital and anus. Why does it feel so good? The prostate has two functions: its procreative function, keeping seminal fluid in an optimal state, and its recreative function, adding to the ecstasy of orgasm. When the prostate is stimulated, the resulting orgasm can be more intense than the ones that arise due to penile stimulation. Many people report that prostate orgasm take more time to achieve, which could also be part of why they hit differently, so to speak. The reason that the prostate is able to generate so much pleasurable sensation is a little bit of a mystery. But there are two main hypotheses according to a 2017 study on prostate-induced orgasm. The first is that the intense pleasure comes from the concentration of nerves in the area. The second is that it's due to the extra mindfulness that is practiced during prostate stimulation, which helps prime the brain to really intensely feel every iota of pleasure. So how to stimulate it? There are a few different ways to stimulate the prostate, also sometimes referred to as prostate milking. With a dildo, a curved dildo made of a body-safe material such as silicone can be used to stimulate the prostate. Look out for a dildo that is marketed specifically for anal play, as it will have a flared base to stop it from getting accidentally lost in the rectum. Use the dildo alone or with a partner. Both can be fun in their own ways. With a finger. To stimulate your prostate internally, insert a finger into your anus. This is recommended by a PhD, couples sex therapist and clinical director. About 2 inches in, apply slight pressure and feel around for a slightly firm bulb towards the front of your body. You will not come in direct contact with it as it is not located in your anus. Instead, you will feel it through your anal canal. Once you locate the prostate, massage it using the pad of your finger instead of the tip to create a pleasurable sensation. Regarding techniques, two simple and popular ones would be the cam heater and circles. You know that gesture people make with their pointer finger when they want you to come toward them from across the room. The one that looks like they are extending their pointer finger, then curling it back towards them. Use that same motion to stimulate the prostate. The circle technique involves using the pad of your finger to make gentle but firm circular motions to apply pleasure to the entire prostate. With a butt plug. Certain butt plugs can be perfect for hitting just the right spot. Look out for ones that is marketed as being made for the P spot or prostate stimulation. When using a butt plug, make sure to use plenty of lube and to relax your sphincter as you insert it. Some butt plugs even vibrate and externally stimulate the perineum as well as the prostate for a deeper hit of pleasure. So prepare. Of course, any kind of anal play comes with a risk for encountering small amounts of fecal matter. In order to minimize the chance of this happening, have a bowel movement and then take a shower before engaging in prostate play. It's also important to know that stimulating the prostate might make you feel like you need to pee. Peeing beforehand can give you peace of mind. Positions to try. Switching up your position can be really beneficial for prostate stimulation. There are a variety of positions that are conducive to accessing and stimulating the prostate. So I'm going to be like, it's also always just fun to try something new. So with that in mind, here are a few positions that can be especially well suited to hitting the so-called male G-spot. On all fours. Doggy style allows for a deeper experience, experiences. From your behind, your partner could either use a dildo, their penis, or their fingers to stimulate your prostate. On all fours is also stable, which means you can keep at it for a while without tiring. Head down, ass up. This is a slight variation on the doggy style. Accessing the prostate from behind with face gently on a pillow and hips elevated while on one's knees allows for ease of entry via another penis, a finger, or a sex toy. Tabletop. Tabletop is where your partner is lying on their back and hanging their ass on the edge of a bed or a counter or a table while you're standing. Essentially, you are wanting to position it so that your penis or dildo is entering them and angling towards the belly button instead of their back. This is because the prostate is located between the rectum and the penis. Knees to shoulders. For another variation that gets the perfect angle for prostate stimulation, I recommend lying on your back and pulling your legs up to your shoulders. This position enables a partner to access your prostate anally as well as being low effort for you. On the side, another tip, try lying on one side with the bottom leg straight for balance and another raised with a bent knee slightly in front. This position is easy to get into and easy to maintain, so you can focus on the pleasure at hand. Toys to help. Sex toys have a lot to offer when it comes to prostate stimulation. Whether you're looking to experiment with different sensations or are just a little shy about putting your finger up your butthole or letting your partner do so, a sex toy can help. Let me give you a few options to consider. Enjoy Pure Wand. These ones are classic for G-spot stimulation in people with vaginas, and it can also be pure prostate magic. Lelo Hugo. This hands-free prostate massager includes a remote control for easy prostate play without too much bending around. We Vibe Vector. In addition to being a great couple sex toy, this one also includes both prostate and perineum stimulation. Lelo Loki Wave. This one offers all sorts of vibration and waves to target the prostate. Aneros Progasm. J prostate massager. New to prostate play, this one's a great toy for beginners. Other hot spots. It's not just the prostate that deserves some loving. If you've got a penis, let me give you some other erogenous zones to pay attention to. Scrotum and testicles. Pay attention to the seam, scrotal rough. This area is especially sensitive and can feel really good to touch. You can use a vibrator or ask your partner to lick it. In general, when you play with your balls, remember to be gentle. Perineum. The perineum is the tissue that runs from your anal opening to your balls. It's also known as the taint or the gooch. Lube up your fingers and run them along it. The anus. Before you reach the prostate, the humble asshole is right there and waiting to stimulate it. Rimming, licking it, the asshole can feel really good for some people. You can also press a little vibrator to it to get you excited. Foreskin. If you have a foreskin, don't be afraid of giving it a little love. Have your partner run their tongue across it or gently roll it down your shaft. Don't forget to use lube. Health considerations. There is limited research that suggests that regular prostate massages can contribute to the relief of symptoms associated with chronic prostatitis. Data also suggests that regular sexual activity contributes to prostate health and can protect against prostate cancer. Believe it or not, one of the best ways to maintain prostate health is to ejaculate regularly, 3 times per week or more. However, there are some small health risks that need to be kept in mind when engaging in prostate play. For example, if the prostate is being stimulated internally through the anus, then there is a risk for the transmission of bacteria and viruses through the delicate skin of the rectum. To minimize the risk, you should ensure that your sex toys and hands are clean before diving in. It's also smart to consider wearing latex or vinyl gloves for anal penetration. The gloves act as a barrier method to prevent the spread of any bacteria or virus traces on your hands, but they also protect the skin of your rectum from your nails. Any tears in your rectal tissues can increase the chance of contracting an STI. The bottom line is, engaging in prostate stimulation can be pleasurable and potentially healthy. Getting to know the different erogenous zones of your body and discovering new ways of making yourself feel good is a great way to spend your time. Whether you are a prostate play newbie or an experienced connoisseur, why not take some time tonight and explore? Get ready for waves and waves of orgasm. Bye.